You are very, very lucky to be watching LJTV. Monster Model Madness! Hey there, all you resin heads, figure kit freaks, kit builders, glue sniffers, vinyl junkies, Sid, all caught up in a world he never created. And last but not least, all you slaves to styrene. Each and every one of us here at Crowdiddley Productions is very, very, very proud to present to you this extra special episode of Monster Model Madness. As per usual, we will be showing you the coolest garage kits in the universe. As per usual, you will be getting top-notch pop culture insights and quite often the story behind the story. As if that wasn't enough of your time wasted, we've hopped it up a couple of notches where we will be showing you the tricks and tips to bring your figure modeling to a new level. Yes, you heard me right. With a little advice from us and a whole lot of imagination and intestinal fortitude from you, you too can become the supermodeler you've always dreamed of. You can finally impress your family and friends. You can win lots of awards at your local, national, or international model contests. Hell, you might even get laid, Sparky. In this episode of Pimp My Kit, we show you the secret to creating an award-winning build-up is not really a secret at all. It's all in the details, my friend. As most professional resin heads already know, that a little tweak here and a little tweak there can turn a garage kit into a showstopper that will have you snorting cocaine with the Olsen twins in the Viper room in no time. Take it from me, resin heads. If a dirt farmer can come from Alberta and make it big in Hollywood, so can you. All you have to do is say those 3 magic words. Please, Monster Model Madness, pimp my kit! Anyone tuned into the history of garage kits in America is familiar with the name Screamin'. Based out of Albany, New York, Screamin', along with a small handful of others, literally created the garage kit scene that we all enjoy today. From the box art to the instruction sheet to the sculpting and all those extras they included. Love those Mars Attacks mobile helmets. You were always guaranteed a first-class release, and this one is no exception. This 1/4 scale Lon Chaney London After Midnight, sculpted by the mighty Thomas Kunz, is a must-have for all you Chaney fanatics, horrorphiles, and you vinyl junkies out there. So what you got with this one was 2 pieces of see-through fabric to fashion a gossamer batwing cape. But the problem being, after attaching the fabric to the kits, it just kind of hung there. So after viewing stills from the actual movie, I knew without too much work, I could make it look a lot closer to the real thing. A cape that would make Lon Chaney proud. First off, we need to gather our materials. We're going to need a toothpick. We're going to need some medium viscosity super glue. Medium viscosity, not thin, because you don't want it runny. And then, last but not least, you will need some just thin, flexible wire bought from any hardware store to fashion the ribs of the cape. Okay, well, this is where the fun begins. The idea here is to form ribs with the wire, attaching them on the body, take it from a couple points on the body out to the farthest points or the tips of the each side
of the gossamer see-through fabric. Yeah, what we're going to do is cut the wires to fit. You attach it where you want to attach it roughly on either side, eyeball it, and cut the wire to fit. We're going to install 2 ribs on each side as per whatever. The first step we have to take to pimp this kit is to simply take the 4 ribs that we've now trimmed to fit and paint them black. Why black? Well, in this case, silver just won't do. Once again, you have to paint all 4 wires and leave them to dry for a minute. Make sure you get it all. You want it to look as best as it can. There you go. Now we have the 4 wires that have dried and are painted black. You can dull coat them if you wish. I chose not to. Now what we do is we're ready to start attaching the wire to the kit. So we take our first piece of wire and dip it in a little drop of super glue. Not too much, you don't want to make a mess. And then what we do is you take the end with the super glue and attach it to the predetermined spot on the kit. Now you got to be patient here. Use as little glue as possible. Be patient, hold it till it dries. Now we've seen the wire is dry and in place on the kit, and we are ready to attach it to the other end of the fabric. What we do is take it out and hold it to where the tip will meet the end. And up close we look at it and we hold it to where it's going to be. Got to be careful. You don't want to glue your finger to the wire. And then you just take your little drop of super glue and attach it to the back of the fabric where it touches the wire. Use as little as possible. And then hold it there to let it dry, Sparky. Now we have the first one attached, and you will see the second one is attached already on the body, and we are going to glue it to the tip or the point of the fabric there. You see, you attach the glue to the back where the fabric touches the wire, and you let her dry. So there you go. The important things: take your time, be patient, and use as little glue as possible. And now that you can see how we've completed one side and it already looks wicked cool, you're just going to have to repeat the same process for the other side to get the killer results that you want. Now, through the magic of TV, this is the finished kit, and the Batwing cape actually looks like a Batwing cape. There you have it, resin heads. This is just one example of how something simple can take an already wicked kit and make it a showstopper. The rest is up to you. We hope you've enjoyed this episode of Pimp My Kit. Now get out there and build something, please! The show you just watched was a Crowdiddley production.